What is up, my fellow Chibits? Hopefully all of you are having a very good day, because today is the day to where I take the time and I answer a bunch of questions you guys have asked me on social media. And so here I am. But anyways, before I begin, hopefully all of you are having a very good day, and hopefully all of you are staying bundled up because it is getting cold. And also, if you have any exams this week or you're prepping for exams, I wish you best of luck and I hope you do pass. And if you're already done with exams and you still don't know if you passed or not, and I do hope you get good results. And if there is a reason you don't get good results, well, better luck next time. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully everything works out better next time. So anyways, let us begin. Let's get started. Who should Ichigo have ended up with in Bleach other than Orihime? It should be Rukia. You know, I want to be honest here. I actually would say Rukia. I mean, regardless of what you just said, I actually really do like Rukia. So I would say, yeah, if Orihime wasn't to end up with Ichigo, I'd say Rukia. What kind of socks are you using at the moment? Actually, I'm not wearing any socks. I'm just using, you know, my bare feet right now. I probably should have socks on since it is relatively cold. That's why I have the long sleeves on. Maybe I'll do that after I'm done with this video. But no, I don't typically wear socks. Usually when I do, it's when I, you know, go out and all that. If Ishida was your second personality and you just found out, hypothetical question. I one day just found out that Ishida was my other half, like my split personality or something. What would I do? Well, at first I'd be like, wow, that's interesting how I was drawn to Tokyo Ghoul and I liked reading it, even though I was necessarily the one, you know, writing it. And it would make me kind of shocked because if I was the one writing Tokyo Ghoul, I'd be thinking to myself, like, where did I hide, like, all the stuff that I was doing? Because where did I find the time to do Tokyo Ghoul? Because, I mean, there's just no way. With how much time it takes to be a mangaka and how your sleep schedule would have to be and work schedule and all of that, I'd just be questioning, like, how did I have the time to do that, but at the same time keep unaware of that second half of my personality? That's something that would be very strange to me. But on top of that, too, if I also found out, I'd be like, wow, that's a little bit narcissistic, don't you think? Me liking my own thing and then reviewing it and all that, that's a little bit narcissistic. But, yeah, that'd be my overall thoughts if I somehow was Ishida and I found out about it. What's your favorite idol anime? Very easy one right here. I would say Full Moon. I don't know how many of you guys know about Full Moon. I know it's a longer name. It's like Full Moon Wo, Shigashite or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce the last part of it, but like the regular just name of it's called Full Moon. It's an old anime. It has around like 50 something episodes. I watched it around probably 2010 or 11, that's when I watched it for the first time. It was a really, really good show, and I have to say, if you've never seen, you know, that anime Full Moon, I recommend it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not just a stereotypical idol series. It's about this girl that's given a second chance to be able to become a singer when she doesn't have a good throat. Like, she has this condition to where she couldn't sing or anything, and she was going to, you know, die very soon. And one day, the Shinigami popped up and gave her a wish to where she could be a singer once again for a full-on year. So that's basically the story of it. It's a really good anime, and it's definitely one of my favorite idol anime I've ever seen. Had a really good ending. What is the weirdest thing you've ever licked? I don't really know. I don't think I've really ever licked anything weird, to be honest, but I do know I have tasted some weird stuff, so in a way, I guess that's kind of licking. Like, okay, this happened to me yesterday, actually. This is a recent example. Yesterday, I had my Pepsi to the side of me, and I was, you know, trying out, you know, PUBG and all that. I was talking about that on Twitter. Bad game, by the way. I mean, it's good probably on PC, but on Xbox, it runs, oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. It does not run good at all. I'm just gonna say, do not play it. Like, it's not worth the $30 right now. Like, I would say wait about 5 or so months, wait till it's optimized, and then it'll be a lot better worth the money. But for now, though, it's a bundle of mess. But anyways, getting back on topic, though, I was playing the game, I had my Pepsi to the side. I normally drink soda or tea, coffee, whatever it is, and I grabbed my Pepsi and all that. I was drinking it, and as soon as I did, I felt something in my mouth moving, and I was like, oh no, what is in my mouth? And it tasted very weird, like this weird taste, and so I spit it out and all that, and I looked at it, and it was a freaking ladybug that was inside of my Pepsi, and I'm like, oh. I mean, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. I mean, it could have been a roach. It could have been like a spider. I mean, it could have been a lot of worse things. Flies and stuff. So, I mean, ladybug, it's nasty, but it's nowhere near as bad as other things. So, I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. But I guess that's the weirdest thing in recent memory that I guess I've tasted or licked in a way. that just tasted horrible, or it was just weird. Okay, last question. Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club? I have it downloaded. I have yet to play it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I have seen many big YouTubers talk about saying it's good. I've seen, you know, anime YouTubers talking about saying it's good. It is something I'm interested in. I have been getting into visual novels once again and stuff like that, so maybe I will check it out very soon. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on it when I play it. Is it possible for someone not from Japan to get a manga published in Shonen Jump? I wouldn't necessarily say it's impossible, but it would definitely be hard. Like, are you talking about, like, living, let's say, in a different country from Japan and then trying to get published? I think that's almost impossible. That would be very, very hard to do. You would have to have a very big track record for Shonen Jump even wanting to deal with you in the first place. But on top of that, though, if you were a foreigner and you went to Japan, I think you would still have a good shot. It just would really depend if Shonen Jump, you know, cares or wants to give you the ear or time of day to listen to what your proposal is. I think it'd be hard. It'd definitely be harder than a normal Japanese citizen, I think, trying to work for Shonen Jump, but it really just depends on what you bring to the table and how it is, if they're interested in it. But if you're trying to get it published from outside of the country, that's almost next to impossible, I would assume. Hey Chibi, have you seen IGN's nominations for Anime of the Year? If so, what are your thoughts on the nominations, and which do you pick out of those nominations for Anime of the Year? Personally, I think it isn't perfect, but it's a really solid list. Also, hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. I have personally not seen nominations from IGN, because I don't really care about IGN, I'm going to be honest here. But, if I had to say my Anime of the Year, there's a lot of good stuff that came out this year. Like, there is a lot of good anime that has aired this year. But I would have to go through the list to figure it out. But something that I just, you know, continuously think about every so often that I really loved from this year, that just stood out to me and I was just enjoying a lot, I'd probably have to say I really, really enjoyed Boku no Hero Academia Season 2 this year. It's just, I loved it. I really loved it. I keep thinking about it all the time. And so I'd say my personal anime of the year for now is Boku no Hero Academia Season 2. But I would need to go back and look at the entire list for me to really determine what is truly the best of the year. Have you ever watched The Gray Man? Not The Gray Man Hollow. And if you have, what are your thoughts? Would you recommend it to me? Okay, I have watched some of The Gray Man Hollow. I did not like where it went at all. I have not seen the original anime, however, I have read the manga. Very good manga. I don't know how the anime is. Like, I have no idea how the anime of The Gray Man really is. I have heard that it's pretty good, but I don't know because I have not personally seen it. But I would really recommend reading the manga. The Gray Man is definitely one of the best shonens out there. So, if you want something to read and you have time on your hands, you know, take some time out of your day and actually read the manga of The Gray Man. It's really good. Would you rather have a friend like Hide or a wife like Toka? Let's see here. So we have a friend that's willing to literally let me eat half his face off, or majority of his face, just so I can survive, and is willing to sacrifice his own life, lay down his own life, for my well-being to be finally happy. Or I can have a wife that, you know, waits for me thick or thin, and is even willing to continue to try to help me out even when I become a monster. But this also could be said about Hide as well. So, I mean, both of these two have a lot of similarities, but would I want a friend like Hide or a wife like Toka? I want to say I would go with a wife like Toka. I don't know, just Toka. I like someone like that. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy? Okay, so I don't know if I've ever mentioned some I'm about to mention. If I have, you know, forgive me on that because I have forgotten. But I have quite a few weird food things that I like together, and some of my friends on Xbox, they make fun of me all the time for it, but there's quite a few I like. Number one, I really like ranch on pizza, and I really like blue cheese on pizza as well. I like french fries and ice cream, like just dipping french fries in ice cream. I really love, like, you know, macaroni and cheese with barbecue sauce. I love eggs and cheese with barbecue sauce. Someone called me weird once. It's one of my friends on Xbox. He called me weird for liking, like, actually going on my way and liking Coke and, you know, Reese's Cups, you know, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. He said it was weird to drink those two together, that combination together, when it would be better to drink milk with Reese's Cups. So it's like, that's not weird at all. But then also, another thing I do like, I really, really love peanut butter and, like, spicy jelly. That's really nice. That's just some few weird food combos that I like. Now, I know many will be like, ew, what? Yeah, but that's just a few. There might be some more out there I'm just not thinking about it right now, but that is just a few I really do like. Can you say the word couch in a way that sounds like a female's name? Couch. Top 3 best fandom dojins. Boy, you asking me for that hookup? You asking me for that hookup on that Findom Dojins? Really? 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 Look here, okay? You Pel Sama. That's all. That's all I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go any further than that, okay? What announcement would you like as a Christmas present? I'm gonna assume you don't just mean anime and manga. I'm assuming anything. As announcement-wise, I would really, really love, like, the best thing that could possibly ever be announced for me, that I would really love, would be, like, World of Warcraft coming to the console. That's something I've always wanted. I know it's never gonna probably happen at all because of, you know, how many controls and commands on a keyboard is in WoW. But, I mean, I would just love that. It'd be very nice to just, you know, have World of Warcraft, you know, on the console. Or Diablo 4, you know, announced or whatever. That would be amazing. But that's just, you know, a few. In terms of anime and manga, what I would like announced, I would like to actually see a ReZero Season 2 announcement. That's something I would like. If you got the power of flight, invisibility, and teleportation, what would you do? I would do what any normal man would do. I'll let your mom wonder and think about what those words mean. If you can ask Santa for 3 wishes, what will it be? Not anime related. Not to rehash what I just said for announcement-wise, let's see. Any wishes, not anime related, obviously. I would like for the channel, you know, the YouTube channel, the Chibi community, to grow to over at least 200,000. I would love to have that. Number 2, I think I would really love to have like a new PC. I need to definitely get a new PC. And also number 3, hopefully everything works out with the mobile home and I'm able to, you know, get settled in it very soon. Those are my 3 big wishes that I think I'd want non-animated, you know, anime related at all. Have you watched Yu Yu Hakusho before? If so, what is your favorite moment? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. I have watched Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of my favorites. I've talked about it many times in the past. And one of my favorite moments from it, I really love the Yoko Kurama scene. You know, Kurama, when he, like, goes back into, like, his old demon form and all that. Love that scene. That was a epic scene when he went like that. So, that's definitely one of my favorites. What is Chibi watching for Winter Anime 2018? Okay, that video will be coming very soon. I'm a little bit triggered by the fact you're asking me so early, but I understand the season is coming to an end. Most likely, I'll have it up by sometime next week, maybe the week after that, really just depends. But, stuff is ending, so I do need to be getting the video up very soon. But, yes, it will definitely be up in about probably 2 weeks. What was the first manga you bought physically? I gotta really think about that one. It was a long time ago. I know the first light novel I ever got was Spice and Wolf. That was the first physical owned copy I think I ever got. I believe the first thing I ever owned was probably Blackbird on my shelf there. I have, like, all of the volumes right there and all that of Blackbird. I think it was volume 1 and 2 of Blackbird. It's a shoujo manga. I think that was the first manga I bought. I think it was. I could be wrong there, but I think it was. There's been a rumor that says Dragon Ball Super is going to end after the Tournament of Power arc. What do you think about this? I have heard the rumor as well, actually. I've actually heard this rumor on social media. Could it possibly end after the Tournament of Power? Yes, it could. However, there is a lot of content left to be dived into for Dragon Ball Super with the world. I mean, when it comes to the Gods of Destruction, the individual universes. I mean, let me just be real here, okay? We all know the universes that got erased. They're gonna come back, okay? Let's just be real with each other. Let's just be real and not act like, you know, those universes are permanently gone, okay? Now, if they are, you know what? I tip my hat. I'll tip my hat to Toei, but basically, we know those universes will probably come back. So because of that, that opens up the door for world building and exploring these individual universes and seeing who is the big baddie of each individual universe. It's also, we need to talk about the universes that were already priorly, like, erased before Super even began. We know there was a bunch of them that was erased. So, I mean, when you really think about it, there is a lot of potential for Dragon Ball Super, for the story and all that, in many directions. I mean, who came before, you know, Zeno, you know, the god of all? I mean, there's just so many questions. I mean, I don't think Dragon Ball Super will be done, but, however, there is a potential possibility after the Tournament of Power arc, we might have a time skip. For instance, we could possibly skip past, you know, Dragon Ball Z's ending. Because as we know, Dragon Ball Z, the end of it, when Oob popped up, that actually happened after Dragon Ball Super. Just FYI. You know, the final episode of Dragon Ball Z. I'm not counting GT because that's not canon. But Dragon Ball Z, when you see Oob pop up and all that, and Goku goes off to train him, that entire event takes place after Super, what we're seeing going on right now. So I feel like after the Tournament of Power, Goku most likely is going to have a time skip. Like, Dragon Ball Super is going to have a time skip. We're going to get to see the Oops stuff probably reanimated and stuff, and then we're probably going to move into, like, an arc after that. I could definitely see something like that, because there's a lot of potential, and I could see Toei wanting to carry on and no longer be limited by, you know, the stuff there at the end of Z. I could see that. So, yeah, that's my personal thoughts. Will it end? It eventually will end, but I don't think it's going to be ending after the Tournament of Power. Chibi, for what anime that has been announced for 2018 are you the most excited about? Also, look what I just got. You're a very, very, very good person, just for picking up Spy Wolf Volume 6. Very good person. Happy holidays to you. What anime I'm very excited for? Honestly, I'm really excited for Boku no Hero Academia Season 3 and Overlord Season 2 next season. Very excited for both. Have you ever played a Monster Hunter game? And will you be getting the latest one coming out? I have never played a Monster Hunter game. I know about Monster Hunter. I've seen clips, gameplay. I have seen people play it before in the past. I've never personally played it. I have always been interested in it, however. I am going to be getting the latest one that's coming out on Xbox One, you know, in January. I'm already going to buy it. I'm definitely buying it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I'm going to be buying it. I want to check it out, because I've heard a lot of good things. People that played the beta on PlayStation told me it was really good, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it is on Xbox. Thoughts on Ash and Pikachu being able to hold a 2,400-pound Cosmoem? Are you serious? This legit happened in the anime? There's no way. I mean, at the end of the day, Ash is an enigma. I mean, this man is 10, and he's been in this show for over 10 years, over a decade. So, I would say at this point, Ash is probably... he's supernatural. Like, there's something wrong with Ash at this point. Yo, Big Chibi, are you going to do a top 10 anime of the year video? Our Manga Sensei would be #1, obviously. I probably will do a top 10, my personal top 10 of the year. Probably somewhere around Christmas week and all of that. I'm going to be honest here, spoiler alert, Arrow Manga Sensei is not going to be #1. I'm sorry. It's a guilty pleasure, but it's not that good of an anime. Smash or pass? Oh, them five eyes do. I'll smash that Mercy. Oh yes, I'll let her play Doctor. Oh yes. Last time I asked how to become a god destruction, I gave up on that. So how can I get Super Saiyan Blue? Well, have you ever thought about Blue Hair Dye? Hey boy, Chibi, are you excited for The Last Jedi? Are you gonna see it? I would like to know your expectations, my boy. I eventually will see The Last Jedi. I'm probably not gonna watch it in theaters, but I will be picking it up on DVD Blu-ray to watch. My expectations for it, I expect it to be different from like any other Star Wars, because I have also been hearing that quite a bit. But on top of that, though, I do hope that it has a lot better characterization and development for Rey and Finn, because I didn't like them. I want to be honest here, with the last Star Wars, I didn't like them at all. I did not like Rey's character. I did not like Finn's character. They were horrible actors. They were really, really bad actors. Like, it was cringy how bad their acting was. I know I'm going to get hate for just saying that, but I didn't like their acting. It was really bad. So, besides that, I hope their acting has improved quite a bit, and I, you know, have high expectations that'll be a lot better than the last one that came out. Are you going to review Gintama again when the final arc is starting in January? Most likely I will. The reason why I haven't been reviewing Gintama this season is because it's been more of, like, comedy-based, and I love Gintama, by the way, but it is very hard often, a lot of times, to actually talk about just comedy episodes, so that's kind of why I haven't been, you know, reviewing them or talking about them, but I do love Gintama, and so I will probably be reviewing the final arc, you know, like the final arc, the serious arc of the series. Have you ever fell in love? Yeah. What are you doing for Christmas? Most likely nothing. I mean, my family doesn't really celebrate it, like they don't care, and so I'll probably just be sitting here, watching my anime, reading my manga, talking with you Chibits, making videos, playing some games with my friends. That's basically it. I probably won't be doing anything with my family. Have you seen the commercial for the new movie Downsizing starring Matt Damon? If not, look it up in this video and give us your initial impressions. I've already looked it up. I saw the ad actually on YouTube, and I'm like I wanted to watch it since I saw it. So I have looked it up. I do want to watch it, and yeah, it is on my list. Do you like sushi? Yes, I like sushi. I love wasabi and sushi. How hungry are you? Hungry enough for that greatness right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, like groceries, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to end it there. I want to end this video there. I think it was a very fun, you know, Chibi questions this time. Thank you so much for everybody, you know, giving me questions. You know, happy holidays. So even if you don't celebrate the holidays or whatever, I still wish you a very good rest at the end of the year. So, yeah, love you guys. Please be safe. And if you enjoy my content, you know, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please be safe. Chibi out.